Good day, and thank you for tuning in to a Minute for Ministry channel. And welcome to Faith and Foods with Friends. I am your host, Minister RQ, and you are?
I am Danielle. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel here at Glam with Tan.
Also, our producer, director, and editor, Danielle. Great job. Today we're coming to you and we're doing this Mukbang, Mookie, what is it?
A Mukbang.
Mukbang. And also we're going to discuss saying the right things. We're going to talk about saying the right things as we eat the wrong things today. We have, what do you got on your plate today?
I have nachos.
Nachos?
Plain.
Plain? They don't look very plain.
Well, you know, I got me some Doritos on one side, the tortilla scoops on the other, topped with ground beef, shredded cheese, tomatoes, and cheese sauce.
That one looks burnt. Like someone burnt that. I don't know who did that. And I have Noel nachos in the festive Christmas spirit. I have a seasoned ground beef and sausage. Got some, what is this relish? Where did the hot relish come from? We got some homemade hot salsa that we got on mine from West Memphis, Arkansas. We'll have a picture of it, and it's very good. It's not too spicy. It makes Lenny's, can we say that? We can talk about Lenny's.
I know y'all ready to see us eat, so I'm going to start eating.
I don't think we're missing is the sour cream. And we're going to discuss saying the right things, pretty much talk about how people like to always point the finger or like to insult, or anytime someone is doing something positive, you always got people that like to bring it down. We're going to discuss with the younger generation today what she thinks. She's not speaking for everybody. Hey,
I'm gonna try to translate in how would you say it? The young people terms. So.
Yeah, ghetto or ebonics for those that don't have proper English. But anyway, we're going to talk about basically saying the right things. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything. And we're going to start the discussion off with something that was probably very meaningful to a lot of people today because it's on social media, and it's called trogging or flogging.
Trolling.
Trolling, what it is. I thought it was something about the little animals that be under the bridge eating children, but apparently it's not.
If you're in tune with the internet and social media, you know about trolling.
What do you do what do the trolls do?
They hide behind these fake pages.
So the pages are fake?
Or burner pages.
Burner pages. That sounds like burner phones. Now, I don't know about the internet, but I know about drugs. And like if you use a burner phone, it's hard to trace. So I'm gonna use my common sense. Apparently a burner page is something that's hard to trace, right?
Well, not necessarily, but you know, with the internet, it's nothing hard to tip.
T.I.? Oh, you're giving a tip now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
With internet, a lot of young kids, they feel like they're invincible if they hide behind this fake page. Nothing is untraceable on the internet. Nothing is deleted from the internet. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. So very much traceable. Just
one of your scoops got into my real nachos, my authentic nachos. You want it? You want it?
You got beans.
Oh yeah, I have beans in here also because I like to try to eat authentic. I'm not Hispanic or anything, but I know beans belong in Spanish food, so I literally put beans in mine. So what's the problem with trolling? What? Go.
Do y'all remember the episode on gluttony?
Gluttony? What's that? I'm in the episode on South Park when I believe one of their fathers was trolling.
Do y'all remember the Men for Ministry episode?
Oh! Men for Ministry never did an episode on gluttony.
Well, we talked about gluttony in the episode. I would know since I am the editor.
But apparently you didn't know because we haven't done an episode on gluttony. What about it? What does that have to do with trolling?
Nothing. But
So why won't have any napkins?
The problem with trolling...
Mukbangs, you don't supposed to have napkins?
It's supposed to be sloppy.
It's supposed to be. This show's not gonna do good. Okay, he's sloppy.
That's going in the show.
Yeah, it's what you mean. So, what's the problem with trolling or trolls? What do you see as a problem with trolling?
For one, you're talking about most trolls. They do the trolling on the fake pages to talk about people without being known who you are. That's the first problem. You're talking about other people.
Okay. But we all know that insults and talking about people it's not very godly. But also, you put yourself out there when you go online. Like, we putting ourselves out here now. I'm eating food, food all in my mouth, probably in my beard at this point. So the expectation, when you put it out there, do you expect people to only say good things about you or only compliment you in your work?
It depends on the person. Like, see me, you see how I'm eating. I do not care about what people think, but everybody's not like that.
You don't care?
I don't get...
You're not bothered about it?
I'm not as bothered as most people would be about what people think about them. So, a lot of people are not like that. They're not built like that,
So they get online and they're trying to do good, or they're doing something that they feel strongly about, or when someone says something bad about them or talk about them, and it crushes them. And now you have people that, if they're not as strong as you, now you have people that may go into depression. We did do an episode on depression. They're depressed now, or they're feeling some kind of way about themselves.
They might want to give up. They might not want to do it anymore. You know, a lot of people are making money off of social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So, them getting all these hateful comments from people who won't even show themselves. You know, it's not even criticizing or critiquing. You know, critiques can be okay, but you're just talking about people, like talking bad. People getting death threats, everything.
Death threats? From the trolls?
Some people are bold enough to keep their own profile and troll with the death threats. I know it's one famous couple on YouTube who...
They troll or they get trolled?
A good troll.
They famous though, they don't care. They probably got bodyguards. We ain't got no bodyguards.
Normal people. Everyday people.
Uh-huh. Can you be famous and an everyday person? That doesn't sound, that's like...
They're well known on YouTube. They don't have bodyguards. They walk out just like everybody else.
Hey, yo. If I had some sour cream with this, that'll knock it out. I don't know why we don't have any sour cream.
I eat sour cream, Mama.
I eat sour cream. And that'll set it off right now. So, in regards to trolling, when you look at how people are, it's best to say nothing. If you got a negative thought or feeling about a product or what a person is doing, it's best to keep it to yourself. If you have anything good to say, don't say anything.
That's what I always was learned.
The whole idea
That's what I was always taught.
Or learned or whatever. The idea is to build one another up, especially if you claim to be brothers and sisters under God's word. If you're not taking the time to build somebody up and everything that you have to say is negative or demeaning or putting them in a place to where they may be uncomfortable and they can't be themselves, what's the point of dealing with them? Just leave them alone. Just keep to yourself. No one needs that negativity and that bad aura around them when dealing with other people. I hate to take it here, but especially us. If you have people of brown color or African American black color, whatever young people call it right now, what y'all identify yourself as? Y'all still black or what?
I sure hope so. If you're black, I hope you identify yourself as black.
Okay. So, especially us, we have a history of the crab and the barrel mentality. If we see someone trying to get out, we're not even talking about success. We're not even talking about becoming rich and or famous. We're just talking about getting out of the environment that is detrimental and negative to ourselves. Just the crab trying to get out the barrel. And we'll try to hold you down. But we'll try to pull you down. We don't even know where the other person is going. But we'll take the time many times just to hurt our nose to spite the body. What is that terminology? Spite the nose to hurt the face. Anyway, we don't deal with one another very well. Many of us do. And it's a shame because we already have enough against us as it is. If you look at TV, if you look at certain aspects of the news, if you pay attention to commercials, you'll see the African-American black bloodline slowly being denounced. If you look at it and pay attention to it, there's already enough going on in the African-American culture, the black culture, generationally based, that is changing right in front of our eyes. You look at the commercials, you can see different ethnic groups or cultural groups with black women all the time. You very seldom see brothers with their own kind. You know, so after a while, what it is you're seeing this. I think that's trolling. That's a subtle trolling. That's trolling because you're making these commercials, you're making these movies, and you're saying, hey, we're going to uplift the black woman. We're going to slowly troll the black man. And we're going to slowly insult him by not letting him be a part of this family that we have on TV or a part of this commercial. That's trolling. And again, all things don't apply all the time, and all rules are not for everyone. And there are exceptions to every rule. But you look at it, it's right in front of our eyes. They're killing a lot of the straight black bloodline, from men to the children and so forth. And I don't know, you can edit that out. I don't know if that's make any sense to you or not. You understand what I'm saying? Translate that for young folk. You want to hear? Translate that. If you know what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
You had me at first, you lost me.
We're not losing.
Like killing off.
It's a form of population control.
Mm-hmm.
The bloodline comes from the man.
Mm-hmm.
The bloodline comes from the man, and the creation that God gives us that comes in the form of children is diluted or taken away from the black man in jail. The black man used to be castrated, which is used to have their reproductive systems taken away in the slave days. But guess what? If you can't reproduce in jail, you can't reproduce if you sick. You can't reproduce. It's subtle. It's slow. It's happening right in front of our eyes. It's all systematic, and we're allowing it to happen. This might be our first and last show also, because of this topic. They don't want the reality of everything that's going on to be seen. They're trolling. So, they're trolling. That's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm.
That was deep.
Was it deep?
Mm-hmm.
Reality is always deep because no one wants to face it. I don't want to face it sometimes. I have things about myself. We're talking about lifting one another up. But sometimes you have to lift yourself up also. And I put myself down sometimes where I'm not able to lift myself up. But many times you got to pat your own self on the back. You can't look for anyone else to do it. People are going to talk about you no matter what. Everyone doesn't have your stamina or your understanding. Well, you're not bothered by it. As a believer, you may not be worried about what people say, but you want people to have a high opinion of you. You want your integrity. You want your belief system. You want your value system, your morality. You want it to show above and beyond what you do or what you say or what you feel. You want it to be known ahead of time. When someone sees you and they meet you, you want them to be able to say, tell you, she's a good girl. She's cool. She's funny. She's goofy, but I can trust her word. Or if she says she's going to do something, she's going to do it. Or she's honest. She's not going to steal from you. She's going to be honest about her products. When she's doing your face, she's going to tell you, you don't need all this blush on your face, when you're so red or you're so dark. She has a level of integrity. You want that to be said. You don't need to go by and just tell people, I'm a Christian. I say this. I go to so-and-so church. I believe in God, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got to tell you now. You should have to say that. It should be felt when people are around you, so no one would have anything to say about you that's so negative, especially if it's near the truth. You finished already? How long the show supposed to be? You got a whole plate of freaking nachos gone.
You was doing the talking. The people, it's a mukbang. So you got people that's coming to see us eat, But they want to hear the word too. So.
Really?
You
did the eating.
Yeah.
Let me get it up. So in short, what would you say about today's show and the?
I would say you made a very good point in the ending. It's also a form of trolling when you are trying to make yourself seem better than others because of your faith and what you believe in. That's trolling. Just because you disagree with what somebody else is doing, that don't mean that you put that person down because it may not align with what you feel like a Christian's supposed to do or what you believe in. That's also a form of trolling. FYI.
Okay. Well, so trolling, how can it be stopped? The tobacco hit you then?
No.
What?
Nothing. I want some cinnamon.
You still hungry? What's wrong? What happened?
That was delicious. I really would like to wash my hands.
Okay. Well, look.
If y'all have any questions, and I'm just taking over because finish eating. If you have any questions, if you feel like you have a topic that you would like to see him doing another mukbang, I will not be his only special guest in his mukbang. He'll be getting together with other people, other preachers maybe. So if you have any topics or anything that you want to see your opinion on while they're eating some good food, if you have any good food options, anything, leave it in the comments. You guys do not comment as often as we would probably like you to. That's okay. But if you have time today, please feel free to comment because I, as the editor and producer, I do take those comments into consideration. So it'd be nice to see a little bit more feedback. Also, make sure you're not out here trolling. Do not troll.
Don't troll me.
Don't troll.
Don't patrol me.
Don't troll from the fake pages. Don't troll from your real pages.
Don't patrol me. Is it Patron? Patron.
If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. Treat people how you want to be treated, please, y'all. I'm on TikTok 24/7. I go to them comments. I know if you get any type of social media, if you on Instagram, you go to the shade room and you go to them comments, it ain't nothing but a bunch of trolls. Y'all are too opinionated on other people's lives.
What's the shade room? Somewhere you go to cool off?
That's somewhere you go to
get out the
see
sun.
The shade throne.
Oh, shade, the hip hop shade. Shade, like you throwing shade.
Yeah, like you throwing
I just shade about your plate.
Yeah.
And you finished already. Okay.
So yeah, just make sure you are treating people like you want to be treated. You don't want to go to your comment section and see nobody talking about you. So don't do that to other people. That's I'm about to go make me some cinnamon rolls, y'all. I was trying to, eat that on the mukbang too, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Any final words?
We appreciate you all for tuning in to the show. And go ahead and subscribe, like, and share our channel. That's a pepper.
Woo! I'm not cutting it out. That was funny. Wow. I'm sorry. You okay?
I'm crying now. So anyway, I cut up some fresh peppers. That was good all the way to the end. I must have avoided them. One must have got right in my throat. I don't know. But yeah, like, subscribe, share our channel. Get it out to those that can benefit from it. Also, if you want to see a special recipe, we were going to go to different restaurants, but somebody talked us out of it. And
y'all, this is the real and the raw and the uncut. No, I mean, if y'all want to see mukbangs at a restaurant, feel free to leave the comments down below. But if you guys like the homey vibe mukbang,
homemade mukbang,
the food does not have to be homemade, but
yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, on Thursdays,
we at the prayer hotline with Minister Michelle Bird. Come all prayer line. It starts at 7. We're going to another format in the next couple of weeks. But tune in, take a listen. If you got any prayer requests or anything, please join in. Look, if you're living in the world, I want you to know that there are a lot of things that you're missing out on. You can enjoy life, enjoy freedom, and I don't mean so much.
Well, that'll be a great topic.
What?
Enjoying life, freedom, not being scared.
Yeah,
Moment.
yeah. You can be
Next week, maybe
you
a
can
minute
be-
for ministry.
no, not next week maybe. I don't know. You can enjoy the word, be spiritual, still have fun, still enjoy life, because God wants us to have a fulfilled life. We don't need to be bogged down by what other people say and other people trolling us and talking about us. We don't need to be bogged down with negativity. Put yourself in the circles that want the best of you, that want you to have the best, that want you to have success, that want you to enjoy life. We just ate a bunch of junk. So if you know me, I'm about to ride like 20 miles this week, But I tried to have balance. Have balance. You can eat and enjoy the foods that you want to eat. Just don't go overboard. Don't eat it twice.
Don't eat it all day, every day.
But anyway, treat yourself. But we appreciate you all tuning in. We hope to see you next Friday for Friends. What is it? Food, faith and food.
Faith and food with friends.
Faith and Food with Friends every Friday at 7 p.m. We hope that you have a good holiday season. Look forward to seeing you on the Minute for Ministry channel coming up. Got Wednesday, Cornerstone Wednesdays. Tune in Wednesday at 6 p.m. We look forward to seeing you all. Have a blessed day and a better week ahead.